back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. Pillars of Eternity the Way March. And the Commander and us are going to talk. A spectral man arrayed in armor and an officer's cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it to the ducal and deer insignias on his breastplate. He seems to read over the page several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
His voice falters and he shakes his head. The hand holding the paper drops to his side. Tell me the orders.
The instructions come from aggro'd himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat.
Whoa.
Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't.
He rolls the orders into a thin scroll. A ghostly sigh forms a mist in front of his lips.
It'll make this even shorter than the broken stone war, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts.
His mailed fist tightens around the rolled paper. He looks at you.
I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
You feel nothing when his hand drops to your shoulder. Well, seems like a lot of lovely, horrible, awful things happened. You should be discreet. Alright, onward! Well, that looks like a lovely jade head. Sure, it's Audra, but still.
We'll take those farmers by surprise.
This guy. The Endless Paths of Odd Nua. Or Odi Nua. What's this? It is an Estoc. Oh, a lot of beetles in here. It's beetle time!
Yes?
I feel like I should probably sidestep over here a little bit. Maybe help him tank just a little tiny bit. Durance, come in. Give us your love. Cast spells, make people die. Burn. Boom. We can do it. Actually, looks like we can. That's pretty impressive. Cool. I was relatively convinced that was going to go poorly.
I shall.
Turned out it wasn't too bad.
Hello?
Ripple sponge? Is that what that said? Got ourselves a moonstone, some golden duke. We got some golden duke, if you know what I mean.
Test. That's settled.
That's settled. Much. We have some wood beetles, and now we have a stone beetle as well. Uh-oh. Well, this does not bode well. Huh. A stone beetle can teleport, apparently.
Charge!
It's a thing that it can do. Who knew? Kana, I think you can back up since he's laying down. You're not actually engaged with him.
Onward!
Man, we just have to kill off the wood beetle, apparently.
Aye?
It's a little messy. There's a decapitated person over here. That's lovely. Let's take the random stuff there. Oh, we should probably back away. Alright. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I assume not well.
Aye?
I'm actually gonna sneak here.
Aye?
We're rolling out with double spear spiders. Or spear spiders. Alright, this is a bad idea. Just letting you know right now. I do not think this is a good plan at all. Oh boy. That is going to go very poorly for everyone involved. And we are in slow-mo.
As you said.
Okay, so here we are. I think raining some frosty bits down upon them, probably not the worst idea ever. Loth can return since he doesn't look like he's going to get killed by this. I don't know what I'm doing with you, Kana.
Great. What?
Durance, come over here, buddy, and do this. And that was a really wonderful little AoE thing there. I rather enjoyed that.
Yes?
Charge!
Yes.
Okay, so all we gotta do is finish you off and finish you off. Well, that went from like, oh my gosh, we're all going to die a horrible, horrible, awful, awful death to, wasn't so bad.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Meh. I'm relatively happy with the outcome there. It wasn't too bad. What doth you haveth? A sword. Okay. Why do I have a feeling something really bad's gonna happen over here? Well, there's an ivory spinner. There's one. There's a spiderling as well. Okay, what I think we're going to do with you, friend, is have you chug some ale. Because why the heck not? Ale chugging is the best way to go.
Brave does
Oh, that's a problem.
not believe.
It's a minor problem. Oh boy, I made a mistake. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mistakes were made.
Hey. Hey.
Okay. We got this. We got this. Ain't no thing.
Yes.
Okay, so with that being said, let's bless everyone, because that seems like a not completely terrible idea. Let's kill you. Let's have you cast some sort of horrible spell. 'Cause that seems like a legit strat. Oh dear. Yeah, you're not allowed to do the horrible things that you're trying to do. Please say it knocked him down. It did not knock him down. I don't know what to do. Okay. We've done that. We're gonna have to... Oh, we can't disengage. Oh no. Maybe we can book slap him?
That's it!
Oh, I think it worked. Okay, so we book slapped him. That helps a lot. Now I just gotta kill him. And this is... reduces damage reduction of enemies in the area of effect. So it creates a thunderous explosion that stuns and shows enemies in the area of effect. Let's scoot up a little bit, and let's do this one. Lower the damage reduction. If you can move away, let's get you to do that. And if you can do this, that would be pretty swell.
I'll let Margaret
Why are you looking at him? Don't you look at him.
fire bless this one.
Don't, whatever you're thinking you're gonna do, don't do it.
Lava will be on seek.
Oh, you can web him. I don't care about that.
Not to alarm you.
Okay. Well, despite the mistakes that were made... Oh! I'm like... I was sitting there going, I saw like fire and stuff was over here. I'm like, something happened over there. I wonder if they're coming. And as soon as I said that, sure enough, just off the screen, there they all show up. Surprise!
Hey.
Alright, I think Durance, buddy, you're gonna need to do a little bit... Oh, wait, hold on. Let's put you here.
Feeling the strain.
Just like it.
I did it before he died, or not? I don't think I got it before he died. Oh, that's unfortunate. I tried so hard, too.
Lesson to be taught. Stand.
Alright, boys. Get the spider. Let's rain some death down upon him. There's no point, but we did it. I actually banished his body into the healing thing, but it wasn't enough. Disappointing. Oh, we're gonna have to continue on. Oh, we can camp here. That's weird. Why couldn't we camp in the other place? We just got ourselves some sort of item, too. What does this say? Weathered and covered with a dull patina, this elaborately carved pillar appears far older than the surrounding structure. Well, that's interesting. Alright, let's go take a quick gander here. What did we pick up? An Xaurips? That's a stiletto, so that is going to be for like a rogue type character. Okay. Well, I mean, we can rest. Did we do a twisted ankle again? Yeah, the lowered reflexes. That's okay. Obviously, it's not ideal, but it's okay. And what is this? A tiny spider pet. Okay, so we could have, instead of the pig, we could have a tiny spider as a pet. Instead of the gigantic miniature space piglet. Yeah, I think the gigantic miniature space piglet's kind of cool. I like that idea a little bit better. I'm going to take a quick look. Didn't we not talk to someone? I feel like that's a thing that we did too. So I'm going to backtrack. Let me go into this room. No idea what's going to be in here. Xaurips and all sorts of other terrible, terrible bad things. Oh, how much did I upset? Pretty much everything. Oh, he is donezo. There is no way he survives that. Okay, so, that being said, let's go ahead and start casting horrible spells. I don't really... Maybe... Oh, we don't have line of sight, is that what that was? I'm going to come over here. You're just going to have to stand there and hold the line, friend. I'm going to cast this here. You're just going to have to shoot. And I have no idea how this is going to play out.
Need some help.
Well, it looks like it's playing out quite okay. Very bright, by the way. Okay, so my spell actually did some work. I think I'm going to do it again. Okay, can we get inside this room? Nope, not really. Not all the way, anyway.
What?
Okay, we're going to do that. And can you continue to shoot?
Following your lead.
And can you hit him with that spell? He lived! He actually lived! So there was definitely some mistakes made there. And I definitely think there's going to be some resting / camping here. Yeah, we'll do a rest. We'll do one of them there quick rests. I'm not going to skip this. I feel like maybe... I don't know. Maybe I skipped it somehow, and that's why I wasn't really getting all the dreams and nightmares and stuff. Oh, a heavy iron key. Nice. Well, that was
Hello.
unexpected, to say the least.
The better part of valor.
However, also not going to lie, I was pretty happy with the outcome there. Cobblestones and bricks are bound to the rusted old cart by thick spider webs. An Eldritch Aim Potion and Healing Hands. Restore light endurance. A Fine Flail, it's a one-handed weapon. Okay, let's go take a quick gander at the stuff that we do have. I feel like he can definitely use this. It's going to be just an extra heal for him. And 12 to 17 is super weak. I'll give it to him, but eh. What's going on down here? A shimmering wall of energy extends across this doorway like a curtain and repels forward movement with unnatural force.
Keeping an eye out.
Well, we've come across a lot of nasty in this place. There was somebody, right? Yeah, the raider here. There we go. I skipped you earlier. I will talk to you now, friend.
Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
An elven man turns to face you. His cheeks, his forearms, and the cartilage of his long pointed ears are smeared with indigo and blue paint. He grins wickedly beneath a thatch of wild hair. Say nothing.
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one once had said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
Huh. His phantasmal fist sails through your shoulder. Okay. I see. The Riowa? The ragged stripes of paint on his face twist as he laughs. You may not like them, but they're still our elders, for now. A dead gray tooth peers from beneath his lips. That was clever, drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approach the Rio, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join their ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fells you tonight, he laughs.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
I'm a woman now. Sweet. The ghostly warrior gives you a long, covetous look. His semi-transparent eyes blaze as they crawl over you. He reaches toward your cheek, but stops midway, his splayed fingers quivering as a tremor of doubt runs through him.
You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
He drops his hand to his side instead, drawing a notched blade from his belt. Well, that sounds like a party to me.
Nice and quiet.
I have the heavy iron key. Oh. We found him.
No. Keep away from us. Leave us.
Oh boy, he's crazy. A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room. His white hair a tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction.
Maybe we should come back later?
Are you Merwald? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye. Like a cornered animal about to pounce, his voice turns suddenly raspy.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
Uh-huh. Let's see. I'm a watcher. I met a woman in Gilded Vale who thought she could help me. Please, there is something wrong with me. I need Mayor Wald's help. I won't leave until I've spoken to Mayor Wald. I'm no spirit. Do I look like a spirit you've ever seen, or any spirit you've ever seen? You better start making some sense right now. You'll get worse than any spirit could give. Yeah, let's try that one. 4.
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
The old man turns his body away and has another muttered, sputtering argument facing the wall. When he turns back towards you, he has taken a confident stance, and his chest is puffed out like a soldier's. A new strength enters his voice.
Come to speak to Mayor Wald?
The man's...
Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison? Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect?
The man's posture folds, and his hands he'd held strongly at his sides a moment ago resume their original tremors. His voice is feeble and tentative. I was told that I am a watcher, and that you could tell me more about it. And about a tablet of some worth after that, once you two are finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I. What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
He nods, still half distracted, eyeing the door behind you. He exhales feebly, his breath wheezing, or his breath
The
wheezing.
gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
With a quick spasm, his shoulders straightened, and his voice becomes strong.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
He tilts his head forward, glowering at you, and his voice is raspy.
Little I knew.
He shrinks down and is himself once more. He cradles his face in shaking hands. I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What do they want?
No. No! Forgive me! Forgive me!
Fairwald staggers backwards, staring off at some imagined phantom. He covers his mouth with his hand, his breathing convulsing, his eyes red and exhausted. You seem to have lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear.
Interesting.
An awakening.
Aloth's eyes narrow as he looks at the old man. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? You mean you remember your past lives?
Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories before birth.
He nods.
Other bodies. Other times. Memory. Personality. Identity. Any might resurface.
He looks again.
All.
He looks again at the door behind you. And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Mayor Wald has lost control. Mayor Wald's body no more.
He nods sheepish. The spirits I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Mayor Wald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Mayor Wald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits are memories from previous lives?
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Mayor Wald back, reminding him his mistakes.
He nods, a piteous look on his face.
Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
Why do these past lives still trouble you? How do you tell a spirit from a memory? I've seen apparitions like those elsewhere, since I became a watcher.
Oh, no, 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 no. You too. You too.
Tears well in Merwald's eyes. All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes to one of utmost sympathy. Poor man. Poor man.
They will take you too.
I knew there was something off about you when I met you, but this sounds serious. You're saying I'll end up like you?
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
He pouts as though holding his mouth closed so that the answer won't escape. At length he nods. Why do these past lives still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder. Soldier and marauder and Mayorwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher.
He looks at you, baggy-eyed and lost.
War there was all around. War of stone. War of tree.
War of Tree. Oh, of course, the Broken Stone War and the War of Black Trees. This was in the early period of the Adiran colonization, fighting between the Deerwood colonists and the native Glonfathans, you see. But that was a long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
Well, I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Mayorwald's voice becomes raspy, and he is somewhere else in place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this Adia bitch an air that belongs in air Glodfat.
Jeez, man. Mayorwald cringes himself again, watching something he can't bear to see, shaking his head over and over. He wails. I don't blame you, buddy. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better that than to live in weakness. Take your time, it's over now. It was long ago. Continue when you're ready. Keep talking, I'm enjoying this. You are a monster. You deserve this, even for a past life. Terrible things happen in war. Living with what you've done is its own penance. That's enough. I don't want to know anymore. Jeez, go on?
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
Huh. His voice thins to a cracking whisper. A baby conceived by the raider? What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Then that was his mother I met in the keep. She told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn.
Sheesh.
Light it.
Mayorwald straightens up, his voice deep. He speaks to some invisible thing. He looks off to his side as if someone else is standing nearby. Aloth looks at the old man in horror. Bay, the usher's crooked band? Mayorwald's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
Your soul is given to wickedness. The only question is why the gods don't tear it apart. I see no reason, just bad luck. Whatever the reason, I don't think we're meant to know. You speak in riddles. I don't have the patience to try and understand. Huh. So, the marauder or raider came and destroyed villages and I will say forced himself onto a woman who then lied about her son growing up, or to her son who was growing up to become a soldier, that her father was murdered by the raiders instead of, like, he's actually the son. And then that soldier, that boy that grew up as a soldier, went and murdered all of the marauders? That's kind of messed up, man. Soul is given to weakness. The only question, I see no reason, just bad luck. Whatever the reason, I don't think we're meant to know.
How little we know.
How do you tell a spirit from a memory? Oh, jeez. If I'm awakened to a past... Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think we're going to have to break off the episode right here. It's been crazy and chaotic and kind of insane, but yeah, we're going to break it off here. We'll continue with the tale, the craziness, and the saga that is Mayor Wald and his weird past lives, souls, memories, and things in the next episode. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.